Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. In today's video, we're taking a look at an awesome new Brickmania kit that I just finished putting together. It's the CL-415 Super Scooper Amphibious Firefighting Aircraft. Really awesome artwork on the front here. Cool to see the finished model, and I love these action shots they create where it looks like the model is in a real world situation. Really awesome work there. You can see in the bottom corner, this set was part of the benefit bricks for LA wildfire relief. Really appreciate that Brickmania helps out and supports a number of these causes. Really cool stuff for them to do that. Now, flipping around to the other side of the box here, we've got another awesome image of the finished build. And you can see here that the model uses 251 Lego / other Brickmania elements. Really cool what they've managed to do with those 251 pieces. Doesn't sound like a lot necessarily, but they use those to really great effect. And I'm super impressed with how the model turned out in the end here. So let's dive in and take a closer look. One other thing worth noting, the designer of this particular kit is Daniel Siskind. Really awesome work. Always impressed when I'm putting together models from different designers. Really get a good feel for their thought process and some of the interesting ways that they solve problems or achieve certain shapes with Lego. I have to say this build was a lot of fun to put together. It was really cool to see how the plane came together, and I think the designer's done a really amazing job here. Now, one of the first things that I think you notice in looking at this model is the great stand that it comes with. You can see down at the bottom here, we've got a base with the printing on there showing that this is the CL-415 Super Scooper. Really appreciate that. Love seeing the model displayed in a dynamic pose like this, and nice touch to have the name of the firefighting aircraft on the base there as well. Now, in addition to the printing on the base there, you can see some printing on the side of the aircraft as well. This is a firefighting aircraft that came from Quebec to help out with the LA wildfires. So love the Quebec on the side of the plane there. The plane number 243. We've got printing up here on the wings. And if we flip around to the other side, you can see Quebec over here as well, 243 again. And then love the 243 across the wing area there as well. Really love when sets include printing like this on the bricks. Just an extra level of attention to detail and quality that really stands out for me. And, I think this just makes the set look that much cooler. Now, looking at the rest of the plane here, as I mentioned, really cool to see how different designers solve different problems with Lego in terms of recreating shapes. And I think they've done an amazing job here with recreating the different surfaces and angles on this particular plane. There's a lot going on here. We've got the little floats out here on the edge of the wings, the propellers on each side, which are mounted in a really nice way on the wings there. Love the shape of the aircraft body and nose, especially up here. Like I said, it was really a lot of fun to put this kit together. Really impressive to see how this body part of the aircraft came together. But like I said, on the whole, there's just a lot of different surfaces and sort of functionality to this plane that needs to be recreated if you're making a model like this. And they've done an amazing job. Super cool to see. And this is going to be, this is definitely one of those models where it'll be eye-catching from across the Lego room when you see it on a shelf. It definitely has some key features that stand out. It's a really nice size, but then as you get closer to it, there's going to be a lot of other things that stand out for it and a lot of different elements to appreciate. So really happy with this. Glad that we were not only able to just add it to our collection in general, but like I said, this was a fun build to put together and something that I think is going to be a great display piece on probably one of the shelves here in my office space to begin with. But, eventually this will be out in the Lego room and will be a great display piece out there as well. Love the back of the plane there. I think there's a lot of cool details on the tail section. And, just again, like the wings here, seeing how those propellers are mounted on there, all super well done. And, even just in turning it around here, like I said, really appreciate the stand for this. I think it's going to make the displaying of this particular piece that much more eye-catching and will really allow for, appreciating all the different details on this model, whether you're close to it or far away. So super happy. Now, if you have not checked out the Brickmania website before, highly recommend doing so. I think they've actually got, for a limited time, an opportunity to pick up a few more of these Super Scoopers if you missed out on the first run when they were selling these. So that is awesome. But even beyond that, they regularly are putting up awesome model kits that they're designing, awesome minifigures. There's a lot of cool stuff on their site, so highly recommend checking it out. I'll include a link below. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.